Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Charles Lejano. Former Senator Bongbong Marcos is set to make rounds in parts of Laguna today to hopefully gain more voters. To give us the latest on this, we have mobile journalist Julie Baiza joining us on the line from Santa Cruz, Laguna. Julie, good morning. What's the situation looking like there this morning?
Good morning. The program has just started. A while ago, former presidential spokesman Roque did his famous dance move. After that, he will receive one of his promisers to remove drag incidents in the country. Now, Attorney Dan Salon is speaking to the crowd.
Accompanying her running mate today.
Yes, the City Mayor Sarah is expected to be
Thank you. That was mobile journalist Julie Baiza reporting from Santa Cruz, Laguna. Senatorial candidate and PDP Laban member Ray Langit hints that President Duterte will endorse the presidential candidate who will continue his administration's programs. On 1PH's sa Totoo Lang, Langit said Duterte will endorse the candidate who will adhere to the ruling party's 11-point agenda for continuity. This list includes the continuation of the war on drugs, criminality, and terrorism. And Langit also revealed that he and other PDP Laban senatoriables will hold a meeting with President Duterte in Davao to discuss this matter. He also said Duterte might make the announcement on his endorsement in a program hosted by Pastor Apollo Kibuloy's SMNI.
Ayoko po i-preempt naman ang ating Pangulo sa puntong yan, but ang isang clue na ibibigay ko sa inyo ngayon, lilipad po kami papuntang Davao. Kami po ay magkikita-kita roon at ang ating Pangulo ay kasama po namin. Ito ay isang umpisa natin sa isang interview. Interview sa pamamagitan ng station ni Pastor Kibuloy sa ating Pangulo.
Presidential candidate and labor leader Calyodi de Guzman is calling for more government control over local oil prices. De Guzman told One News' The Chiefs that he commends the government's move to release 3 billion pesos to address the rising fuel prices. But the presidential aspirant says this is not enough. And De Guzman believes that the oil crisis will not be ending soon. And that's why the government should do more to control oil prices. And that's by repealing the oil deregulation law. He also notes that such policies favor big corporations and not the Filipino people.
Buong bayan niya na problema talaga at nasasamantala yung pagtatakda ng presyo sa panahon ng deregulated ang presyo niyan. Kasi, alam mo, dahil dyan, yung sahod namin, regulated. Once a year lang, pwede mag-increase. Pero yung presyo ng bilihin,
wala katapusan, ha?
deregulated. May problem di ba? Kaya dapat, kung regulated yung sahod ng mga manggagawa, bakit hindi natin i-regulate din yung presyo ng bilihin? Na, hindi pantay, masyadong pabor doon sa mga negosyante, lalo na sa mga malalaking negosyante tulad ng mga oil companies.
As oil prices continue to soar, the LTFRB is targeting to distribute the Pantawid Pasada cards by next week. In an interview with Radyo 5, LTFRB Executive Director Maria Cristina Cacion said the fuel subsidy cards will be distributed nationwide. Those who are eligible to receive these are PUJ, PUB taxis, TNVs, UV Express, and tourist transport drivers and operators. Tricycle and delivery riders can also receive the fuel subsidy from the government. And Cacion added that those who still don't have Pantawid Pasada cards can get one from Land Bank within 2 to 3 days. And as early as now, the official also said that there will be a second tranche for the program.
Sabi ng mga economic managers, dodoblehin nila into 5 billion na yung ating fuel subsidy program for the year. Dahil nga po ay alam natin na sunod-sunod nga po yung series of yung oil price increases. Kaya minabuti po ng ating government na doblehin. Kaya the second tranche will be ilalabas po by April.
Starting April 1, employees in the BPO and IT sectors will resume working on-site to help reopen the economy. But some workers are appealing for the continuation of work-from-home setups, saying this will help them save money amid the rising prices of goods in the country. Camille Samonte has the details.
Things are coming back to normal for employees in the information technology and BPO industries as they need to back to on-site work beginning April 1 of this year. This as the Fiscal Incentives Review Board denies the extension of the work-from-home setup of the said industries. According to FRIB Resolution Number 19-21, working from home is allowed only from September 2021 to March 2022. The Finance Department says reporting on site is essential to kickstart the economy, which was severely affected by the COVID-19 pandemic.
Yung iba, meron tayong narinig na humihingi ng extension, pero yun nga, gusto kasi natin magbukas na ng ekonomiya. So yung ating employees sa BPO industries, nagko-contribute din yan sa konsumo, pagkonsumo ng produkto, halimbawa ng micro, small, and medium enterprises.
But some BPO employees are still wary of the change, mainly due to their monthly expenditures should they go back to their office cubicles. Now, with the added burden of rising fuel costs and basic commodities.
There's a chance din na kapag magbabalik ka na on-site, yung gastos mo tataas din, pero yung sahod, same pa din. So parang ganun. So mahirap mag-adjust, mag-budget.
According to them, companies and industries should consider the alternative setup since their quality of work was not affected.
So ngayon mas okay sa akin yung work from home na lang muna. Kasi syempre kung hindi naman nakakaabala sa stats mo at yung performance, why not mag-work from home na lang?
Na-contribute naman kaming malaki kahit na naka-work from home kami. So, I guess hindi siya kailangan i-force na ibalik lahat on-site.
But the DOF warns that companies which will defy FRRB's resolution may result in their exclusion in certain tax-exempt incentives. Companies inside economic zones are entitled for tax incentives on income tax holidays and a 5% tax rate in their gross income.
At the end of the day, unfair yan sa ibang mga kumpanya na nagbabayad ng buwis, na nasa labas sila ng ecozone, binabayaran nila yung tamang rate kung magkano dapat ang mga businesses na wala sa ecozone. Unfair yon. Ngayon na nagbubukas ng ekonomiya natin, kailangan na natin bumalik.
The IT and Business Process Association of the Philippines supports the goal of economic restart, but they expressed that many employees preferred a hybrid work arrangement. They said that they are coordinating with government agencies to give them a smooth transition from full work from home to hybrid. They will also manage the ratio of employees working remotely and on-site so that their operations will not be hampered. For News 5, Camille Samonte, We Are One News.
PVL teams are gearing up for their opening games to make sure they end up with a win. Marty Bautista tells us more.
Players are rolling up their sleeves in preparation for the upcoming Premier Volleyball League Open Conference. Fans of the PLDT high-speed hitters have something to look forward to, with the signing of reigning PVL best libero Kath Arado and former UAAP champ Nika Reyes, among others. Reyes says the team has been ironing out its chemistry, as a lot of players are newcomers.
Actually, some of them, hindi ko pa rin talaga nakakasama even before. And some of them naman naging teammates ko na. So, I think yung adjustment na dun pa rin, kailangan pa rin namin trabahuhin.
PLDT finished 7th last conference, but Reyes thinks the squad can put up with any team this time. Meanwhile, the Signal HD Spikers are currently in their bubble training in Rizal, where they hold twice-a-day training sessions. Signal star Rachel Andaki says the team enjoys seeing their improvements on the court.
In terms of adjusting in the game or in the training lang, dahil nga, di ba yung gamayan yun yun yung pinapractice namin and kaya kami nagbubble para doon. Everyday gumaganda yung samahan namin and yung gelling namin sa court.
Jeka Jonella, the team's libero, is raring to see the court again and to play against the league's best teams. She says it gives her motivation to be better. The league is divided into pools A and B, with Pool A having 5 teams. The bottom team after the group stages will automatically be eliminated. Meanwhile, all 4 teams in Pool B will advance to the quarterfinals. The first and second seeds in each pool will have a twice-to-beat advantage in the quarters. The PBL Open Conference begins on March 16 at the Paco Arena. F2 Logistics makes its PVL debut against Black Mamba Army, followed by defending champion Cherry Tigo against Signal HD. For News 5, Marty Bautista. We are One News.
And those are the top stories at this hour. Join us later at 11 a.m. as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com so you can stream One News live anytime and anywhere. I'm Charles Lejano. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. We are One News.